Hi folks, I'm Mr. V. Today we're looking at Illustrative Math Geometry, Lesson 1.13. This is Section 13 of Chapter 1 in Transformations. And you're supposed to use rigid motion transformations to move quadrilateral ABCD down to A prime, B prime, and C prime. You can do this using any rigid motion transformation so that it retains its shape and its size. I don't know if there's a single one. There might be a single one, but I'm going to do it an easy way. I'm going to rotate this so that A and B are straight up and down, just like A prime and B prime are straight up and down. And then I'm going to translate it over, and then I'll flip it. Then I will rotate it. Reflect it. So to do that, I'll do the rotate around a point tool. I'll choose my polygon and the point I want to rotate it around. And I have to choose a number of degrees. Well, each one of these triangles is equilateral. That's 60 degrees and 60 degrees. So I'm going to rotate it 120 degrees. Let's see, the clock goes this way, and I'm going to rotate it the other way. So I'm going to go counterclockwise. And when I do, I get this figure. I will change this color so you can see as I go from step to step. When I change this, this will be green. This is my first transformation, is to rotate 120 degrees counterclockwise around point B. And you need to be just that specific. Where are you rotating it? How far are you rotating it? What are you rotating? What is the center of rotation? Now I want to align this up with this fellow, but you can see this one is slanting to the left, this one is slanting to the right. So really what I'm going to do is line up point B and B prime. And I'll use a vector to do that, the vector that moves me from B to B prime. I'll mark point B going to B prime. And I'm going to do the translate by a vector. I'll translate my polygon by this vector, and there it is. You can see I've gone a little bit too far. Maybe my vector was off by just a little bit, so I'll move it back a little bit. And I'll change the color of this so that we can see how this is different. So I went rotation, 120 degrees counterclockwise, translation. And now to get it to this last one, I need to reflect it. And I need to have a line to reflect it across it. So I'm going to draw that line right now. I'll make this line permanent. This is not a good line. Line it up more. There we go. And I'm going to reflect this across this line. I'll do that using the reflection tool. Reflect about a line. You can also reflect about a point. We're not going to do that. I'm selecting my object to reflect. I want to go across this line, and there it is. And finally, I'm going to change the color again so that you can see that I went from one color to another. So I went blue, green, red, and orange. Rotate 120 degrees counterclockwise about point B. Translate from B to B prime, and reflect across A prime, B prime to get to this line. And that's it. Good luck and success.